Kashmir, the heaven on earth. Entire valley covered with snow blanket in winter season. Places like Gulmarg, Pahalgam, Srinagar looks nothing less than winter wonderlands. Hello everyone, welcome back to Explore World channel. In this video, I'll be explaining detailed itinerary of 7 nights and 8 days on how to explore Kashmir in winter season. So this will cover stay, expenses, transport, driver names and contact numbers so that you can also plan your Kashmir trip for winter season well in advance properly. So if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe to the channel and hit bell icon to get more entertaining videos from our channel. So our trip was 7 nights and 8 days trip, in which we stayed in Srinagar for 5 nights and 1 night in Gulmarg, and we stayed 1 night in Pahalgam. In Kashmir, only postpaid SIM cards work. Prepaid SIM cards will not work in Kashmir. However, outside the airport, you can buy SIM cards for 500 rupees, which will cover unlimited calls and 2 GB per day data. Since we were 2 couples, we hired a Innova for 8 days from Kashmir Car Rentals agency. Our driver name was Shabir, who was very humble and drove us 8 days. Contact details of Kashmir Car Rentals will be given in the description. First day, our flight reached Srinagar at 4:30 p.m. and it was very cold. The temperature was around 6 degrees Celsius as it was already evening. Our cab driver took us to Shelter Heritage Hotel. It was a decent hotel which I had booked on Goibibo. It had decent room, electric blanket, and all the basic amenities which are needed. After fresh up, we visited local shops for some shopping and had dinner. On day 2, we checked out from Shelter Heritage Hotel and started towards Gulmarg. Before that, we visited Sunday Bazaar of Srinagar. Every Sunday, this market will be open where we could find lots of items like shoes, jackets, winter wear, shawls, carpets and many more stuffs at wholesale and cheaper price. To Srinagar, Gulmarg is around 51 kilometers, but our private taxi which we hired will not go till Gulmarg. It will be stopped at Tangmarg, which is around 15 kilometers before Gulmarg. From there we need to hire Union Taxi which will cost around 2500 for the same day trip, which covers to and fro from Tangmarg to Gulmarg parking gate. If you are staying at Gulmarg, then price would be 3000 rupees. Taxi will give pick-up drop service till the hotel. The moment we reached Tangmarg, to our surprise, it started snowing and 3 days it did not stop at all. You will find few shops at Tangmarg where you can rent gumboots, jackets and buy gloves. Usually it will cost 500 rupees, but they will quote you more. You need to be good at bargaining. There is a beautiful frozen waterfall, also called as Drung waterfall, a detour of 4 kilometers. You can hire a separate cab for 2000 rupees or ATV bike for 2000 per person, but it's worth of visit. The same cab took us to Drung waterfall and it was amazing experience to visit frozen waterfall. You'll get some people who will help you to take good pictures and videos and expect some money in return. It would be better if you talk to them about money at the starting itself. There are some shops where you can eat Maggie, bread omelette, have tea, coffee at Drung waterfall. After visiting Drung waterfall, we headed towards Gulmarg. The vehicles are not allowed without snow chain. It's a beautiful journey of 14 kilometers from Tangmarg to Gulmarg. We reached Gulmarg and checked into hotel Gulmarg Skii Hill Resort. It's better you book your Gulmarg stay well in advance because in winter season professional skiers book the hotels for months together. On day 3, we had booked our gondola ride for phase 1 and phase 2, but due to continuous heavy snowfall, gondola was closed for 3 days, and we hired a local guide who took us to do skiing. You can do sledge, ATV bike ride which will take you for sightseeing of Gulmarg. We had a lot of fun and then headed towards Srinagar evening and checked in Opera Hotel. We stayed here for 2 nights. On day 4, we planned to visit SONAMRG and we were not sure it will be open or not. We started to SONAMRG and after a few kilometers we realized that road was fully frozen and it was risky to travel further. Also we got to know that SONAMRG was closed due to heavy snowfall. On the way, there is a beautiful place where we did nice photo shoot and headed back to Srinagar. On the way, we visited KCI Emporium, where we could find handcrafted Kashmiri traditional shawls and carpets. They explained in detail how the carpets are hand-woven and how it takes 6 months to 1 year depending on the size of the carpet to make it ready. We purchased some shawls at wholesale price. When we were back to Srinagar, we realized first time it snowed in Srinagar this winter season and everything in Srinagar was covered with white snow blanket. On day 5, we checked out from Opera Inn Hotel and headed towards Pahalgam. By now, 3 days continuous snowfall was stopped and this was the first day we saw sun coming out in Kashmir. On the way to Pahalgam, we visited Noor Kesar Company where we purchased dry fruits and kesar. If you are planning to buy original kesar, make sure you don't buy it anywhere except Pahalgam, because this is the place where kesar produced originally. There is some testing you can do with kesar to find out if it's genuine or not. When you dip it into water, if it releases the color immediately, then it is not genuine. Slowly within 5 to 10 minutes, it should spread the color. Also you can taste it. Original kesar will be little bitter in taste. The journey to Pahalgam was just one winter wonderland. Since famous valleys like Aru, Betab and Chandanwadi were closed during the winter heavy snowfall, we planned to visit Baisaran valley. We hired pony ride to visit this valley. The pony ride was amazing, as if we were traveling in Game of Thrones scene to find white walkers. They will take you 3 to 4 points like Gulmarg, Switzerland, Debian Hills, Waterfall and Pahalgam Valley. You can also opt for mini Switzerland visit. Make sure you do good bargaining for the pony ride. At max you can pay is 1500 per head. After the pony ride, we checked in into our most amazing hotel, Srichan Resort, which had beautiful view from the rooms. On day 6, we checked out from Srichan Resorts and headed back to Srinagar. On the way, we had some fresh apple juice. They have pickles, jam, juice and many variety items made from apple. We reached Srinagar and this is the day for houseboat and shikara ride. We checked in into Chicago group of houseboats and it was one amazing experience as the entire houseboat was ours. It had 2 bedrooms, huge hall, kitchen and balcony. We enjoyed the evening view of Dal Lake with shikaras moving around and sun is setting down slowly with a cup of Kashmiri khawa. We hired Shikara ride for 800 rupees, and this is a very beautiful experience of floating in Dal Lake, watching mountains and evening sunset view. You can do local shopping also during the Shikara ride. On day 7, this was a buffer day for us. Since we had missed gondola ride due to heavy snowfall, we planned to visit one-day trip to Gulmarg again to experience the gondola ride. Again we need to hire Union Cab from Tangmarg, and we reached gondola station by 12. We had our bookings done in advance. For booking gondola, the link is given in the description. Union Taxi will drop you till Gulmarg parking gate. From there, gondola station is around 1.2 kilometers. You can walk by yourself, or you can also opt for sledge to support the locals. But make sure to do good bargaining. Gondola cable car ride was also a beautiful experience. As it goes upwards, you can see the beautiful wider view of Gulmarg. Phase 1 is very beautiful place where you can do skiing, ride on snow bike, also sledge ride. Since Khelo India sports event was being held when we visited, it was little crowded. We had some Maggi, momos, coffee at the top and did photo shoot. The best adventure what we did at Gulmarg, we opted for jungle ride on the sledge to come down instead of gondola. And it was one hell of a ride of about 1 hour on sledge. I would say lifetime experience. Thanks to my friend Vikram who thought about it. On day 8, we did some local shopping and bought souvenirs and reached airport for flight back. If you have time, don't miss to visit Shankaracharya temple and few gardens in the Srinagar city. This was our 8-day trip itinerary to visit Kashmir, which created lifetime memories for us. Do let us know in the comments how was your experience with Kashmir. I'll be creating separate videos of each day, how we enjoyed and how we explored the entire Kashmir trip in upcoming videos. So stay tuned to experience the Kashmir with us. We do plan to visit again to experience in summer season. Activities to do in Kashmir: Shikara ride, snow bike, skiing, ATV bike ride, pony ride, sledge ride, shopping at local stores and Sunday bazaar. Drink Kashmiri Kawa. Food availability. You will get many restaurants in Srinagar and Dal Gate. Both veg and non-veg food is worth eating in Kashmir. Most of the hotels do provide breakfast and dinner options. but to explore traditional Kashmiri cuisines, you can opt for few meals in outside restaurants. We had nice food at Stream restaurant twice. It has very nice ambience, staff and service. Food quality and quantity is also worth of appreciation. Don't expect much restaurant options when you visit Drung waterfall, gondola phase 1 and 2 or any peak spots. You will instead get Maggie, momos, bread omelette, tea, coffee, etc. Having Maggie and coffee with amazing view in the front while snowing, it just can't be erased from the memory. One more thing which you can't miss when you are in Kashmir is having Kashmiri Khawa, a special tea prepared with 11 spices which contains different varieties of dry fruits, is heaven drink to have. Things to carry: 2 pairs of good quality thermals, preferably from Decathlon, as mainly thermals will keep your body warm. Sweatshirts, sweaters, jackets to keep yourself warm. Waterproof jackets, trousers would be more beneficial. Waterproof woolen gloves. When you visit Gulmarg, people will come to sell you gloves. We bought gloves for 150 rupees and they were good quality. Ankle length socks. Waterproof or snowproof shoes which does not slip easily. Things to keep in mind. In Kashmir, only postpaid SIM cards work. Prepaid SIM cards will not work in Kashmir. However, you can buy SIM card outside the airport for 500 rupees, which will have unlimited call and 2 GB per day data. Book your gondola cable car ride well in advance. The link is given in the description. Keep an eye on this website as slots will be released just 1 or 2 weeks before and they will get filled very fast. Keep 1-2 days buffer as flights might get cancelled due to bad weather. In our case, we had kept 1 day buffer, and since we had missed gondola ride due to heavy snowfall, we planned it for on the last day again. Glad we did not miss it. We went up by gondola and came down by sledge. It was an amazing experience of jungle ride. Book your hotel with breakfast and dinner included, as you will be exhausted in the night after reaching the hotel and it's difficult to find restaurants near your hotels. Many hotels does provide buffet dinner. You can opt for the same. Tip culture is very much in Kashmir. Everywhere people who would help you will expect the tip. Please do carry 50s and 100s in cash. Be good at bargaining, as people would try to loot you when it comes to activities, pony ride, transport and union cabs, rented jackets, etc. As this is the only source of income for them, they would try to make as much as money possible. But apart from that, Kashmiri people are very much humble, helpful and down to earth. They treat you like a family. You can also book JK Tourism hotels in Gulmarg and Pahalgam on JKTDC website. Is it safe to visit Kashmir? There are few places that are restricted to public, but apart from that, tourist places like Srinagar, Gulmarg, Pahalgam, SONAMRG, Dudhpatri, etc. are very safe, and people in Kashmir are the most humble people, always ready to help. One example is I had lost my mobile. They went to the extreme level to help me to find it. Every 1 kilometer, army soldiers and Kashmiri police will be guarding the entire Kashmir. So it is very safe to visit this heaven on earth. Do let me know how was your experience and how was your planning when you visited your Kashmir. Also, if you like the video, please do like and share it to your friends. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel and hit bell icon to get more updates on entertaining videos.